Alright, welcome back. Now we're going to be looking at another application of ratios, and that's scale drawings. So we typically find these in maps, where we might have an area of a map that may be just a square centimeter, and that may represent a square kilometer in the actual real world. So this can be very useful because obviously not every drawing or map or diagram or any kind of useful piece of architectural surveying or planning can be represented in a one-to-one scale or its life size. So instead we use scale factors, and scale factors tell us how much an actual distance is based on the smaller distance and how much the actual distance can be scaled down to for a drawing. So, if a map has a scale of 1 to 100, find the actual distance. Now when it says actual distance, that means in the real world, and if we're finding the actual distance, it means we're starting out with the scaled distance. So if we look at our first one, 1A, we've got 1 centimeter in our scaled drawing or our scaled map. And that's actually going to be equal to 100 times as much, or 100 centimeters, or 1 meter. If we look at B, we have 3 centimeters, which is scaled, which is actually going to be times into our scale factor. So it's going to be 300 centimeters, or 3 meters. And for C, we take our scaled number and multiply it again by the larger quantity, so it's going to be 700 centimeters or 7 meters. For question 2, we have a plan has a scale of 1 to 250. That means one part will be multiplied by 250 times in order to get the actual distance. So our scaled amount to start off with is 2 centimeters, right? So we can also do this as the ratio. So 1 to 250 is equal to 2 to what? In order to go from 1 to 2, I've multiplied by 2, so I do the exact same to the 250. 2 to 500, so that actually equals 500 centimeters, which is equal to 5 meters. Okay, it's very easy to skip doing this though. You don't always have to do it. You can just recognize that you are taking your scaled amount and multiplying it by the scale that is required. So 4 times 250 will be equal to 1,000 centimeters, which is 10 meters. And for C, we'll just do our steps again. So we can do 1 to 250 is equal to 12. And then we do 12 times our 250. So if we do that, we actually end up with 3,000. And that's centimeters. So this actually ends up being 30 meters is the actual size that the plan is showing with 12 centimeters. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful, and I will see you in the next one.